This is Andrea, and today I'm making cube steak with cream gravy. This is a Southern classic that's so easy to make. Let me show you what you're going to need. You're going to need 4 pieces of cubed steak. You're going to need some flour. You're also going to need some salt and pepper. That's all I'm using in this classic recipe. If you'd like to add additional seasoning, feel free. And you're also going to need some milk. So let's get started. So let's start off by making our flour dredge. I just added in my pepper and my salt, and I'm using about a ½ teaspoon each, but use whatever you prefer. Season to taste. And you're just gonna mix it up. I always save these old pie pans for recipes like this where I have to do some dredging. So that's what I'm using. If you don't have that, a deep plate would also work. Once you have the flour all mixed up, you're gonna take a piece of your meat and you're just gonna coat it in that flour, and you're just gonna set it back down on that plate. And you do the same thing for the rest of the pieces. Once you've dredged your meat, you're gonna take a large skillet, and it's on a medium heat, and you're gonna add just enough oil to coat the bottom of the pan. You're not deep frying your meat, you're just kind of pan frying it. So that is how much oil I'm looking for, and I'm just gonna let this get nice and hot. Okay, so my oil is nice and hot, and I'm just going to lay all 4 pieces in the skillet, and I'm going to cook them on both sides until they're nice and golden brown. Okay, so at this point my steaks have been cooking for about 7 minutes, and I'm just flipping them over and letting them continue to cook on the other side. Okay, so it's been about 7 minutes on this side too, and I'm just removing those cube steaks and putting them on a paper towel lined plate. Okay, and so now it's time to make the gravy. You're gonna leave all of those crumbly bits in the pan, and I have probably about 1/4 cup of oil left over. And so I'm just sprinkling the flour in and then give it a little stir here. And I want that flour to brown just a bit. Okay, it's been about 3 minutes, and you can see that that flour has turned nice and brown. Now I'm taking my milk. I have about 1.5 cups of milk, and I'm just slowly pouring it in. And you're gonna keep whisking, and you're just gonna let this simmer and just stir occasionally until that gravy thickens up. Okay, so my gravy is still cooking. I just added in a little bit of pepper, and I'm adding in some salt. And I'm gonna give it another stir and let that gravy continue to cook. Okay, so the gravy has thickened up nicely. What you're looking for is for it to coat the spoon, and so it's perfect for me. I just turned off the burner, and so now what I'm doing is adding the cube steak back into the skillet. And I'm just gonna lay it in there and then flip it over so that the other side is coated with gravy as well. Okay friends, so here is everything all plated up. This is such a quick and easy meal to throw together. I am serving the cube steak with some homemade mashed potatoes, and then I've also got some green beans on the side with bacon and onions. I hope you all enjoyed this quick and easy recipe. If you did, please make sure to give us a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel, we'd certainly love to have you. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see y'all next time.